Hello, and welcome to a soap evaluation. What kind of soap, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today's video is sponsored by NRB Beauty. And today, we will be evaluating their soap. So, in order to evaluate these soaps, I've gathered 3 judges, 3 soap enthusiasts, as you may call them. First off, we have Caden Haney, soap scientist, Luke Poyer, rare soap collector, and Max Barnes, avid soap user. Now, in order to evaluate these soaps, we're going to be putting them through 3 separate tests. The first being the smell test, where we smell them. The second test being the taste test, and the third test, the field test. Now, to start off the smell test, we are going to be starting out with Mr. Caden Haney over here, and he will be smelling the Berry Cobbler soap. How does it smell?
You know, it reminds me a lot of like my aunt's like cobbler. It was back in Oklahoma. It was just amazing. Every morning I would wake up and the smell of the pie would just come rushing into my room. And I mean, I can only hope that it tastes the same, right? If it smells like it, it should taste like it.
Now, next, Luke Poyer, he will be smelling the Hawaiian Sunrise soap. How does it smell?
You know, this is exactly what I would imagine waking up in a beach house in Hawaii and just going outside and just looking at the water and the sun glistening off of it would smell like.
Finally, for the smell test, Max Barnes is going to be reviewing the avocado and green tea soap. How does it smell?
Well, to be honest, I have a deviated septum, so I can't really smell it.
He can't really smell it. Now that we have concluded the smell test, we will continue on to the taste test. Now, first off, we will be having Mr. Caden Haney starting us off with the Berry Cobbler.
It's really good.
How does it taste? Give me some details.
It's the best thing I've ever had. It's one of the single best things I've ever had in my life. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Now we move on to Mr. Luke Poyer with his Hawaiian Sunrise soap. How does it taste?
It's a little on the salty side. I could definitely see this as like an appetizer at Olive Garden or something like that, replacing the bread. Altogether, though, it's pretty nice.
And now, our final judge, Max Barnes, is going to be tasting the avocado and green tea soap. How does it taste?
I've never had avocado before, but if this is what it tastes like, I give it a big thumbs up.
Now that we've completed the taste test, we move on to the feel test. Maybe the most important one out of all of them. So, we've made it to the feel test. The most important test when testing soap. So, let's jump right into it. So, first off, Caden will be testing his Berry Cobbler soap.
Let's see.
How does it feel?
It makes me feel as soft as a baby's buttocks. It's pretty amazing. Let me see. I feel very lubed up.
Next up is Luke Poyer with his Hawaiian Sunrise soap. How does it feel?
Well, it's really soft, so I like that. You can definitely smell it. It smells very good, so I like that. And then, yeah, it really helps for my sensitive skin.
And finally, we have Max Barnes with his avocado and green tea soap.
Well, it smells good. It lathers good. Much like Monsters vs. Aliens, this would get like an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's all you had to say?
It's pretty good.
Monsters Inc.
I said Monsters vs. Aliens.
Alright, cool. It's fine then.
Can you believe this guy?
In all seriousness, I would like to thank NRB Beauty for sponsoring this video. Her soap is genuinely some of the most soft and best texture out of any soap I have ever used. It smells amazing, and I couldn't recommend it anymore. So please check out her shop in the description, and I'll wash you guys later.